from a pretty early age, by the time I was in college, basically, I was convinced that the world was pretty broken, and that, but that it wasn't like some bad guy pulling strings somewhere. It was much more structural in nature. The problems that we have were basically, oh, our institutions lead each of us to shoot ourselves in the foot. And I wanted to work on that. I wanted to figure out how can we do this whole thing better. It seemed, especially at global scale. At global scale, it seemed like, wow, we really don't have a functional regulatory system. And so for me, I was excited about how can we make that functional? How can we make it so that this works for the community as a whole, for individuals, for small groups, etc. About 10 years into exploring all of that, I realized, oh, the way that we do regulation at big size is very different from how we do regulation at small size. And there's a lot of wisdom in the how we do regulation at small size thing. So at that time, it was pretty obvious that the internet was letting us start to do reputation stuff at scale. And so I started getting interested in how can we use internet technology to, this is internet apparently, how can we use internet technology to enable us to actually steer better in ways that work a little bit more like how we steer in small communities, friend groups, personal relationships, etc.